again, dear viewer, today on the Hippie Kitchen we're going to be making a delightful homemade hummus. That's a chickpea or garbanzo bean mixture with garlic and olive oil, and it's beautiful and it's healthy and it's just what you need. I know this. Naturally, you start off with garbanzo beans. These are dried garbanzo beans, and you would find these in most supermarkets. If at all possible, don't use canned garbanzos. Canned garbanzos taste like canned garbanzos. They don't have that freshness. And if you're really lucky, you might find a store that can sell you some fresh garbanzos in the pod. It's a lot of work, but the garbanzos are fresh and green and make the most amazing hummus. But that's kind of exotic for our flavors today. So we'll start off with the dried beans. So here's a bowl. And here are the garbanzos. You get about a cup's worth of garbanzo beans. Don't overdo it at first. A cup will do just fine. Put some garbanzo beans in this bowl. Make a lot of noise. And cover it with about 1 inch of water on top. Set aside your garbanzos for 6 or 7 hours. Overnight is ideal. You'll notice after a few hours the garbanzos start snapping and popping like Rice Krispies or something. That means they're expanding, and that's a very good thing. So take your time with them. Don't rush them. Next, get yourself a nice big pot. Something that can hold a lot of water and your garbanzos and lots of room for expansion and bubbling and everything. We're going to cook garbanzos for say 40 minutes or so. You gotta just cook them until they're tender. Don't add any salt to the water. That may toughen the beans a bit. So let's get started. Cover the garbanzos with about 1 inch of water. Cook on a high heat until they're boiling, and then turn it down to medium. Oh, nearly. Look at that there. All right. Okay. I think it's fair to say they're boiling. I'm going to reduce the heat to medium. And let some of the steam escape. Let's set the timer for 40 minutes. Now, I may be setting the timer for 40 minutes, but I might want to check them after 20 minutes. A half hour, until they're cooked and they're nice and soft. So I'll let you know when that happens. All ready. 35 minutes. Remove your garbanzos from the heat and just let them chill out somewhere. And when I say chill out, I really do mean chill out. Side. Well, this is nice and cool now, so we're ready to go. And what I've got now is this lovely lemon, grown in Sierra Madre, California. And this beautiful garlic, which is grown right here in the Valley of the Moon, California. Let's see how they work together. The juice of a lemon, crushed garlic, 2 cloves, 1 more than necessary, 1 less than you'd like, extra virgin olive oil. How much olive oil? Measure very carefully. It's an individual decision. Now it's time to start up the blender and start adding the garbanzo beans. You can add the garbanzo beans as you're blending slowly. This way your blender doesn't just die entirely. If you don't have a really good high-speed blender, I don't even recommend this too much. And my blender has just about had it because of my abuse with hummus over the years. But it's still going. It's still good. You can add a little salt at this time as well. If you're into salt, add what you like. Salt to taste, in other words. I just like a little bit myself. You can also add curry powder if you're into a little bit more of a spice in your hummus. But that's about it. Let's have a look and see what the texture looks like. Nice and smooth and thick. Great smooth texture. Nice fresh taste, and this is really good. It will beat whatever you can buy in some jar or container in a store. I guarantee it, because everything is made right here in your kitchen. Well, here it is, my great reward. I've got it on a carrot. Enjoy it on celery. Salad toppings instead of dressing. You could have hummus on top of your salad. On bagels and bread, you know, all the flatbreads. It's great. It's so nutritious. It's got your protein and your fat in there and your salt, and it's so good. Come on now. It's got garlic in it. What can be better? Oh. Thanks for watching.